Hello Saranya, so for this week's painting, I think your drawing is good. I'd like to point one thing here on the dress, the belt, it feels like it is, this is the top leg and here this is the bottom leg. Why it feels like that? Because you have added the shallow part here, right? So this feels kind of raised and this feels kind of pushed back. The same thing, the same science has to be applied on the face itself. Because your photo reference is cute, but it doesn't have a very strong shadow shape. So I would recommend, if you want to paint your baby, make her sit under a strong light source and click some beautiful pictures. The outcome will be beautiful. So here I am assuming that the light is coming from this direction because I could see some light hitting right here. So because the light is coming from this direction, this part would be under the shadow. This is what I'm assuming, but your reference doesn't have a strong light source. So this is what I feel that you should think when you work more on this portrait. So drawing is good. Drawing is good. The skin tone is also okay. We need to, baby skin is probably, or especially the Indian skin, it has lots of reddish or alizarin crimson in it. So from what I see most of yellow ochre or naples or a lighter color. We need some essence of crimson lake. I'm not saying red, but I'm saying the cooler red. That will give beautiful skin flesh tone that we usually look for. And what you could do is you can darken this side. So like the way you darken the belt area here in the bottom, similarly darken this side. When you because the cheeks are going back, right? The ears are in the back, whereas the nose is quite in front. When you take your hand and just keep your hand right straight in front of your palm and just move it towards your nose. So the first thing that it touches is the nose, then the second is the cheek, the front part, then it goes in the back, and then there are ears. So we want to show that nose is in front, then is the cheek part, and then the jawline, and then last is the ear. Right? I hope you understood what I'm trying to explain. So to achieve that, we want to push the ear in the background. So this would be of a duller color. Then we want some reddish tone or reddish pinkish tone around the jawline. And for now it's looking 2D, it's looking flat. And when you apply these tones, it will look 3D. It will give form to the face. Apart from that, hair is done good. Hair is again, it's a structure kept on the head. That's why whenever you do hairline, just below the hairline, add a little darker tone. So it will feel like, okay, the hair sits on the head. The eyebrow is done quite well. The eyes, you have kind of drawn the eyes. Try to construct them, right? In my painting, just watch the video again. I have tried to construct the drawing instead of, doing the lines and so on. Also, the white portion of the eye, it's never white. Like it's white when we see, but when we do a painting, again, it is something which is pushed in the back. It is something which is inside the eyelid. So it will be, you need to mute down these white colors. Apart from that, you can do what you did with the belt, you can do the same with the dress. Here on the both side near the edge, the dress could be of a darker color. Here this side and this, and you can even play with this folds, like you can definitely paint them beautifully. So this is what I want you to practice, and I hope you are in still life painting also. So we did a class on drapery, so you can follow the same rules. Try improving this drawing, but this painting, but your drawing has improved a lot from the first class. So good for that.